Good morning. We are out here taking care of some grass work. Took on a couple contracts, so we got a bunch of grass work to do, but it's all going to our own business, so we're going to be making a buttload of money. So that's going to be perfect. Got a couple little things going on, but nothing crazy. Just getting into April, so contracts are just able to come in, which is going to be fantastic. We definitely needed some money coming in, so we're up to 62,000 after I think 3 fertilizing jobs, so not too bad at all. I did go ahead and get a new graphics card. Noticed mine was kind of out of date. I noticed on some videos, especially the horse video I was making, the graphics card could not handle everything that was going on for some reason. So, yeah, I scratched that video, and it just is what it is. It just didn't pan out. It's a shame because I did want to test everything, but for some reason the graphics card couldn't handle it. So hopefully now it's not as big of an issue. Everything should be a little clearer, so let me know if you see a difference. Because I've tested it a couple times, seems to be working fine. I did lose color at one point. It was very dark for some reason, but I think I fixed that, so should be fine. But yeah, let me know if you see anything in the comments, and I'll check it out. I had to change up some of my encoders and stuff, but should be good there. So we have a lot of grass work to do, and I'm not going to bore you with all of it. So we'll probably do little sections off each field. So this actually has a nice mower with the ability to windrow, which is great. That's going to help us out, not having to windrow every single time. So makes life a little bit easier for us. But yeah, we're looking good. We got some nice machinery. So with the contract, we got this case, beautiful big case, mower set up. Got a baler over here, nothing crazy, just your average baler. I'm going to be baling these as big as I can because they're all going to our business, so we don't really have to worry about, you know, keeping any for ourselves. It's all going to be coming to us. So we got a little wrapper here, another nice fent, and then I threw our McCormick on the bale stacker. So I don't think we'll need the windrow, so this guy probably can get transferred over. I mean, yes, it would be faster if I windrowed all this together, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're going to be making larger bales, so they're not going to be so many of them. And I'll just transfer a vehicle onto this beforehand. But yeah, I'm going to get done with some cutting. I'll see you guys when we're ready to bale. We are now baling field number 2. We have 3 contracts for grass, so yeah, lots of baling, lots of grass. Field over there, if you can just see off to the distance, that was field number 1. We got 58 bales, not too bad. And this one's a small field, the next one's a small field. I think we can get all the bales, under 200 bales for all of them. So I'm gonna go around and just bale completely, finish off all the baling, and then yeah, start wrapping everything, and then I'll go and pick them all up at the same time, you know, get it all done. This one I'm gonna have to get the windrow and just go over the edging. It did not allow me to pick up a crazy amount off the edging. This is I'm gonna have to windrow some of this away from the edge just to get as much as we can. Now I did go around with the mower and get as much off the edge as possible, but yeah, it's pretty close to the edge, so it didn't let me pick up some of that on the edge there, but that's okay. I have a worker working on another field, just cutting the last bit of that. So yeah, we're moving along. It is the next morning. We finished our contracts late at night last night. We're up to 101,000. We have about over 250,000 liters of silage after all that was said and done. We didn't get to keep as much as we thought. The contracts, as soon as I delivered them, they didn't add into our inventory. They just kind of disappeared, and we got they got accepted into space. Who knows? But anyways, after all said and done, we kept about 2 of the fields. We kept all the silage off of them. The one big field basically took care of all the contracts, besides I think a little bit, but for the most part took care of everything. So not too bad. We had about, I think, 40,000 liters to start, so we made a good 210,000 liters. So not bad. The price isn't the greatest right now. I'm gonna go ahead and sell because we don't really need any silage at the moment. I'm gonna keep, again, like probably 50,000 liters. Our grass should be ready in the next couple months, so we're gonna have plenty of grass, plenty of silage to make, so should have no problem there. Not too worried, but I'd like to get a little bit more money in because I want to buy our new field before it gets too far in season and it gets harvested, because that has wheat on it, which is going to help us out with getting all of our flour for the pizza place. So first things off, we need to sell some silage, get our money up, and get back to the farm. We'll buy our property, our new land, and be able to do some things. Now, I do have to still roll field, what field number is that? Field 12. I still have to roll field 12. That's going to be in a little while. Today I'm going to stick with selling as much as we can, buying our new field, and rolling. That's pretty much what we're going to today. The rolling is going to take a long time, so I'm going to get started with that as soon as I get back. I'll grab the other tractor and we'll start selling, or we'll start rolling, and I'll use this tractor to sell everything because it just makes life a little bit easier driving just a hair faster. Nice new trailer though, 32,000 liters. Makes life a lot easier getting back and forth. And yeah, shouldn't be too bad. We are over at the shop, and I bought ourselves a roller. It's only a 6 meter, not too bad. It was like $3 grand. We used it last time. It works great. Can't complain. It's gonna do jobs for us constantly. So yeah, $3 grand, well worth it. But now that we have a little bit more money, let's go ahead and buy our beautiful field over here. That is our new field. Beautiful. It's got wheat growing in it. Need some lime eventually, but at least it's fully fertilized. Shouldn't have any issues. So not too bad. Let's go get some rolling done. I got some extra supplies still laying out here. Haven't really needed to use it, so not too bad. I'll load up, I think there's some seed there. I'll load some seed up and bring it down to our silo so that make sure our gardens and everything have plenty to go through. We won't need seed for a couple seasons anyways. Come next March, we'll need them again. But we really shouldn't have to have that much. I gotta clean up these little pallets here. I think that was lime, which we're gonna use eventually, but it'll be a little bit before that. After harvest season, we'll go ahead and lime that field, take care of it, make sure we're good. Now this is gonna be a big job. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna hire the worker on it. Yeah, see, it's down, but it's not down. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna do a couple headlands here just to make sure we're good. All of our businesses are still running, so we're still making olive oil and stuff, filling up the pizza place. We're still making olive oil and everything, filling up the pizza place. Once that gets pretty full, I'm going to start selling that myself. Pizza place ain't running right now, so it's not using up any, and even then, it doesn't use much. Honestly, it's I think it's like half a liter per production month, so it's not going to use much at all. I gotta remember this thing gets lowered late. So really we're not gonna be going through a lot of olive oil. So that's gonna be another thing we can sell. Even if we sell it, you know, only when the price is good, that's a good chunk of money that's gonna be coming in. So we'll have to work on that. But I want to fill up that business, make sure that is topped up, so that way when they start producing come summer, we got plenty of income coming in for next winter. That way we don't really have to worry about it. But yeah, we're looking good. Looking good. Those contracts definitely do help. And about 15 more baling contracts popped up. I'm not going to be doing all of them. There's a lot of baling contracts, and grass work is not my favorite. So we won't be doing those. A fertilizing job did pop up, and I'll be doing that here in a little bit. I think it was only for like $5,000 or something, but because we don't go through much fertilizer at all, it's worth doing. It is well worth doing. So we got some things going on. I'm gonna do a headlands here, probably maybe 2 of them. Then I'm gonna set a worker off so I can go sell some silage and get that fertilizing job done. The silage is now done, delivered, and sold. And the rolling has finished as well, so we're doing pretty good. We're at 120,000. I did the fertilizing contract, and then a cotton harvesting contract came up, but it was only for like, I think $2,000. So I was like, not too worried about it. I'll just do it off screen. We ended up making about $4,000 off of just the crop plus the $2,000. So we made about $6,000. But right now, while we have a little bit of money and there's a lot of grass jobs coming up, I want to upgrade our equipment. Now, we can't go too big. I don't want to have mowers on this guy. I want him to be free to do whatever he needs to do. So we're going to be selling this guy at least. And we're going to be picking up a different type of unit. Should work out well for us. It's going to be a little different. We are going to be using the tractor to move the grass afterward, so it won't be, well, you'll see in a minute. Oh, that just fit. Okay. First off, let's get this guy sold. I'm going to repair him. I'm going to paint him. $11,000. We'll make that back. So $55,000 for just the unit itself, which is fantastic. And then we get another, let's see, $2,000 there. Yep, $13,000 on top of that. So we're at 174,000. Plenty. We're not even going to use. We'll probably still have about 50,000 left over. Let's get our new equipment. All right, new equipment is here. Spent 127,000. But we now have a 9-meter header that drives a lot faster and a trailer to haul it. It's gonna make life a little bit easier. This guy will go 18 miles per hour, which is faster than the other guy. Harvest is, I think, 9 miles per hour, which is faster than the other guy, and has a bigger spread by, God, 5 meters. So, yeah, well worth it. Now, you can put this whole unit on here, but I'm just gonna put the header on there. It's meant to do the whole unit, but our laneways are too narrow. It's just not gonna work out for us. You can just put the header on here and it'll be fine. So not too worried about that. Let's just get this guy. Try to straighten him up as best I can. So that's probably good enough for now. So you unfold these little angles there, and usually they go around your tire. So you put the front tire on there, it sits in the middle, and then your back tires help you move, help you turn, because they just kind of rotate anyways. So instead of doing that, try to line this up the best I can. Off on one tire. All right. Now, once you get your tires somewhat in the middle, drop that. Should be pretty close, enough to get us down there. Fold those back up, centers it back up. It does have straps. Don't know if you can see them. And it does lock it in place. So now, we have a header for it, and we can just keep going. No problems, won't fall off, nothing. So that's going to be really helpful. I'm going to take on some contracts off screen, some grass contracts, and we're going to make sure we bang out those jobs. Having this nice big header, it automatically swaths for us, so we don't have to worry about that. The only thing we'll have to worry about is I'm going to have this on this guy. So we'll have to come back for the trailer. Unless, actually, I think the swather can... Yeah, I think the swather can carry a trailer, so might be able to bring it all down at once. But this is going to be our setup. We're going to have this guy just like this most of the time when we're doing grass jobs. They'll drop that guy off, pick up the actual trailer, and we'll have the mower take care of everything else. I think it's going to work out beautifully, much faster. All of our fields are growing. It's not too bad. Our oats are doing pretty well. Our wheat field that we bought last time, field 1, that's way over there. That one's already been growing. So these two should be actually done around the same time. Maybe the wheat field a little bit after. Sorghum, nice, all done, perfect yield, perfect fertilizer state. So we're good on this. I was thinking about buying another field, but I figured, you know what? Let's get our equipment to what we need. We can make more money doing the grass jobs, so we can buy more fields later. This guy needs a bath. Jesus. But with that purchase, I think that's gonna do it. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. It might be a shorter video, but at least we got some stuff done. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do leave it a like. It definitely helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.